Well, hello, beautiful soul. It is the beginning of April, and that means another oracle card draw for the month and the energies that we can anticipate to be used for this month. So, I did a little time lapse video that I'm going to post after this, and you'll see the actual draw of the card. And I'm, as always, blown away by what came out. So we had two cards this month, and the first card is called the Heart Guardian. And it's a beautiful, I mean, all these cards are beautiful, but this card is just outstanding for the message that we're going to talk about in a second there. And the second card that came out is called Shapeshifter. So, really powerful messages for the month of April 2022. So, with the first card, we have a lot of red that's going on in there. And then, if you'll notice, it'll be backwards in the camera, but there's a little heart embedded inside her robe and the heart on her medallion. And that looks a little bit like flames coming out of the top of the heart medallion to me. But this card signifies, obviously, the rose, the red rose in particular, is usually about love, and red in general is about love and passion and desire. So the significance of this card is talking about, the message actually says to love and let yourself be loved. So this is about giving and receiving love and being open to those opportunities to receive as much as you give. And for most of us who have been through a toxic relationship, that giving and receiving piece is a difficult concept to step into. It is more the giving that we are used to doing, not having reciprocal relationships, having things being one-sided, not really valuing ourselves enough, knowing our worth enough to be able to ask to receive. And so the energies that are being brought forward in this oracle card for the month of April is asking you to step into that. You are worthy. You are worthy of receiving just as much as you are giving. Interestingly enough, that's a mantra that I just came across about a month ago. So last month we were working with shedding our limiting beliefs, and this giving and receiving is one of those limiting beliefs that I have as well. And yes, it's a result of having gone through the relationships that I've gone through and not being in reciprocal relationships. So the mantra that I came across and I've been using now is, I am worthy of receiving as much as I give. And it is so powerful when you repeat that to yourself and really begin to embody that message. Okay, over to the Shapeshifter card. This card is fascinating as AF. There is so much going on in this card. I'll hold it up again. There's serpent energy, there's the eagle, there's the wolf. It looks to me like there's a full moon and a new moon in the top corners of this card. And of course the feathers, just tremendous energies to work with. And this is speaking to stepping in. Oh, the other thing I wanted to point out as well. His eye, if you've noticed, is highlit with some paint. And that really stood out for me. When I saw that, I immediately went to my third eye. So the meaning and the message behind this card is about seeing a higher perspective, using your transformation to using your gifts to transform your experience. So we are all born with inherent gifts that we have and talents, and whether we use them or not is another story. But this card, the energy behind this card is asking us to tap into those talents and those gifts, to be able to take notice and move forward with this energy. The eagle and the serpent and the wolf all have their own particular energies, but this is also about moving beyond your challenges and opportunities to discover and rediscover your gifts and talents. If you are noticing a particular animal keeps coming into your view, there's a reason for that. And you'll know if it's an animal for you. So these are considered our spirit animals, and also an animal has medicine, what we call in the shamanic culture, we call it animal medicine. So they bring with them a message and an energy. And when a particular animal, a bird, a type of bird, a squirrel, you name it, keeps popping up in your vision, in your view, as you're going about your day, there's a message there for you. And you'll know when that animal is for you, because there tends to be a couple of seconds where you lock eyes with each other, or you know, it's say a chipmunk who would normally be very timid and scatter away, suddenly is standing still and staring directly at you for a couple of seconds. That is an animal with some medicine or energy for you. So these are really extraordinary energies to be working with. Like I said, 2 cards that came out this month. Typically it is only 1 card that is dropped out. I don't draw the cards. I take what is jumping out of the deck, so to speak. And working with our heart, being open to receiving and giving love. But receiving, if it has been more where you are the giver, it is time to open your heart to allow receiving. And using your spirit animals, and a spirit animal can be the animals that they showed in that card, serpent, wolf, eagle, bear. Any animal can be a serpent animal, and you'll know which ones those are for you when you think about the animal that you are most aligned with or attracted to, or have had some sort of affection for. That is your spirit animal. So I hope this has been an informative reading. I would love it if you could DM me your email address so that you can be put on the email distribution list for the monthly newsletter. I'm going to pop this video in that monthly newsletter and have so much more information for you there. And if you have any questions about this oracle card reading or any oracle card reading that I do, I'd love to hear from you. And thank you so much. And until next time, take care.